Friends, yes. And I don't use that term lightly. Let's be friends. As I am with my beloved and sweetheart, Susan Parenti. And I wanted to share a poem that is in her book of poetry. And she didn't really title her poem, so let's hear it. You think your luck will come in the form of a grant or award, with successful, prestigious people doing what they can do, confer prestige. That your luck will wear the face of cameras or dollar amounts, your name on the door, Professor, your name in the newspapers on people's lips. You think your luck will look these ways, thus you look around for your luck, and not seeing the form you think it will take, say, I have no luck. The picture, Der Niesen by Klee, 1915. Gold mountains and green trees. Oh, can I go back?
Yeah.
And just start. The picture, Der Niesen by Klee, 1915. Blue mountains and colored trees stands on the wall. But your luck has taken other forms. Parks in your neighborhood given to you as a legacy by far-reaching people. Yep, beep. But your luck has taken other forms. Friends. Parks in your neighborhood given to you as a legacy by far-thinking individuals. Ideas. A group spirit, the ability to feel so glad at reading a playful sentence, a talent at love. Your luck sits in the room with you, you don't notice, goes with you each day. You don't recognize it. It's time you did, you lucky devil, you. And you can make that into a thing? Or should I go through the whole poem again?
Say more about the poem.
Okay. Why do I memorize poetry? Because every time I talk with somebody who's coming to me as a physician or friend, there are things I want to say that somehow poets have found a way to say it briefly. And here's a poem that talks about something that a lot of people talk about, their luck. And as the poem says, you define it. And this is lucky, this is not lucky. It's funny, why isn't just breathing lucky? Just waking up is lucky. But here, it goes into the fact that, but your luck has taken other forms. And the first thing on its list is friends. Years ago, since I had a facility for memorizing, I memorized up to 4 hours of poetry by heart. Many short ones by Emily Dickinson, some long ones like Intimations of Immortality through Recollections of Early Childhood. Because, one, I really love literature. It's probably one of my strongest personal passions since I was a mid-teen. The ideas were startling, and I found that so many people didn't read. They particularly didn't read poetry. I never really liked poetry. And so I wanted to show them that a few words can knock your socks off. So a lot of the poems are love poems by Neruda, And yeah, and my partner has a book of poetry, and I think that this poem of hers that I've memorized about luck and giving it a much broader sense than I think one normally felt about it shows you that with words we can take you somewhere where maybe your mind didn't take you, and that poems are short enough often that you'll listen to its shortness and a sentence will knock your socks off. And that's why I love doing it. It's interesting. I'm now going over those 4 hours of poems because it's been a while since I've been lecturing publicly, so I haven't given them. So I'm checking, and a lot of them I have exactly, and some of them I have to play with, and that's what I'm doing with Susan's right now. Yum. Read. Read. At least read all the great books you heard about that you haven't read. And so let's listen to Susan's poem. It is entitled, "You think your luck will come in the form of a grant or award, with successful, prestigious people doing what they can do, confer prestige. That your luck will wear the face of cameras or dollar amounts, your name on the door, professor, your name in the newspapers on people's lips. You think your luck will look these ways, thus you look around for your luck and say, I have no luck." The picture, Der Niesen by Klee, 1915, blue mountains and colored trees, stands on the wall. But your luck has taken other forms. Friends. Parks in the neighborhood given to you as a legacy by far-thinking predecessors. Ideas, a group spirit, the ability to feel so glad at reading a playful sentence, a talent at love. Your luck sits in the room with you, you don't notice, goes with you each day. You don't recognize it. So wake up.